Over 70? Take this number 1, vitamin to boost blood flow in legs, 1000x. Take a moment right now to truly observe your legs. Not what you're wearing on your feet, nor the ground beneath you, but the very limbs that have faithfully supported you through a lifetime of effort, demanding careers, personal challenges, joyful family moments, and countless sacrifices. These are the pillars that have carried you through decades. Now confront this question with genuine honesty. Do your legs still possess the same vitality and responsiveness they did a decade ago? Or do you now notice a subtle chill, a persistent heaviness, a noticeable delay in their readiness to spring into action when you rise from a chair? If you find yourself nodding, especially if you are over 75 years old, understand that this is not merely a figment of your imagination. It is certainly not a sign of laziness or a failing will. What you are likely experiencing is the quiet, insidious process of your circulation gradually diminishing. Many people mistakenly believe that compromised blood flow originates in the heart, but scientific understanding tells a different story. The truth is, it often begins in the tiniest, most delicate blood vessels nestled deep within the muscles of your calves and thighs. These intricate, microscopic highways that transport life-giving blood to your tissues begin to falter, losing their ability to open and close properly. Medical professionals refer to this phenomenon as microcirculatory decline. In simpler terms, it means that vital oxygen and essential nutrients are no longer reaching your muscles with the speed and efficiency they once did. This is precisely why your legs might feel detached, almost as if they are lagging half a second behind your brain's commands, making even simple movements feel cumbersome and slow. I am sharing this crucial information with you because this decline does not have to be your inevitable future or a permanent fixture in your daily life. A compelling study by researchers meticulously compared older adults who effortlessly maintained their walking abilities well into their 80s with those who began struggling significantly before the age of 76. Their remarkable discovery pointed to a factor that had absolutely no connection to mere luck or predetermined genetics. Instead, it overwhelmingly came down to their nutritional status. Specific vitamins appeared repeatedly in the analyses of individuals whose blood vessels retained their remarkable responsiveness, their capacity to relax and contract, and their youthful ability to deliver oxygen just as effectively as much younger bodies. If you are reading this right now, your body is not beyond repair. On the contrary, it is signaling a profound need for targeted support. In the following discussion, we will unveil the 6 pivotal vitamins that have been scientifically linked to significantly stronger leg blood flow in older adults, presented in an easy-to-understand ranking from the least to the most profoundly impactful. Please stay with me, as the number 2 vitamin on our list genuinely astonished scientists by demonstrating its power to restore remarkable walking endurance and a comforting warmth in seniors who had resigned themselves to the belief that their legs were forever compromised. For those who seek deeper understanding, you will find the complete scientific sources backing today's critical insights readily available in the description below this video. Before we delve into these life-changing details, a quick question for you. Where are you currently watching this from today? I genuinely cherish reading your insightful comments and personally responding to them as our community continues to grow stronger and more connected together. Now, without any further delay, let's embark on our journey with vitamin number 6. This particular vitamin operates in a manner that many seniors have never been informed about, and it might already be conspicuously absent from your daily routine without you realizing its importance. Number 6, vitamin E. Let's begin our exploration with vitamin E, a nutrient most commonly associated with maintaining healthy skin. However, its role in the intricate network of your legs goes far beyond superficial beauty. Here's the critical process unfolding within your leg blood vessels when your body lacks adequate vitamin E. Your blood vessels possess an incredibly smooth and delicate inner lining known as the endothelium. Think of this endothelium as the crucial, slick inner surface of a highly efficient pipeline. Vitamin E functions as a vital protective coating for this lining, ensuring it remains wonderfully slippery and flexible. This optimal condition allows blood to flow freely and unimpeded, preventing it from getting stuck or creating those perilous blood clots that rightfully cause so much anxiety for anyone over the age of 75. A monumental 5-year study conducted by the Mayo Clinic meticulously tracked 3,000 seniors and made a truly significant discovery. Individuals who maintained optimal levels of vitamin E exhibited a remarkable 65% improvement in blood flow within their lower extremities compared to those who were deficient. This striking difference wasn't just theoretical, it was visibly apparent on advanced thermal imaging scans, which clearly depicted bright red areas of vibrant, healthy circulation contrasting sharply with dark blue zones indicating sluggish, compromised blood flow. The challenging aspect concerning vitamin E lies in how your body processes it, as absorption varies dramatically depending on its source. Unfortunately, a vast number of people inadvertently undermine its benefits by consuming synthetic vitamin E supplements, which their bodies struggle to utilize effectively. Natural vitamin E, sourced directly from whole foods, boasts an impressive 8 times greater bioavailability than its synthetic counterpart. This means your body can genuinely put it to work, actively enhancing your circulation rather than simply allowing it to pass through your system without significant benefit. The most potent natural sources include raw almonds, nutrient-rich sunflower seeds, and wheat germ oil. However, here's a crucial detail that is often overlooked and rarely mentioned. You absolutely must consume these foods alongside some healthy fats, such as avocado or a drizzle of olive oil. This is because vitamin E is a fat-soluble vitamin, meaning it literally cannot enter your bloodstream and be transported effectively without the presence of fat molecules to carry it. If you choose to supplement, it is imperative to look for mixed tocopherols on the label, not just alpha tocopherol. This is vital because your blood vessels require all 8 forms of vitamin E to work in synergistic harmony, much like a finely tuned orchestra, to maintain proper flexibility and actively prevent the oxidative damage that inevitably leads to stiff and narrow vessels. For optimal circulation improvement, a daily dose of 400 international units is recommended, but for maximum absorption, you should divide this into 2 separate doses of 200 international units, taking each with your meals. Taking it all at once can overwhelm your body's absorption capacity, leading to significant waste. A compelling study from Germany revealed that seniors who consumed vitamin E with their largest meal of the day absorbed a remarkable 73% more than those who took it on an empty stomach or with only a light snack. While critically important, your legs are undoubtedly signaling a need for more than just one vitamin, which now leads us to explore something even more profoundly powerful for your circulatory health. Before we delve further, please take a brief moment to show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. There's an even greater insight awaiting you right after this short pause. Number 5, vitamin C. Now, vitamin C might strike you as a fundamental, almost basic nutrient, but what transpires within your legs when there isn't enough of it is truly alarming once you grasp the underlying scientific mechanisms. Your blood vessels, these intricate conduits of life, are fundamentally held together by a remarkable protein called collagen. Think of collagen as the essential steel rebar that provides structural integrity to concrete, giving your vessels their necessary strength and resilience. Without an adequate supply of vitamin C, your body is quite literally unable to synthesize collagen. This critical deficiency renders your blood vessels weak, prone to leakage, and perilously susceptible to collapsing under the routine pressures of blood flow. Researchers at Stanford University recently unveiled a groundbreaking study demonstrating that seniors with optimal vitamin C levels possessed blood vessels that were an astonishing 40% more elastic and responsive compared to their counterparts who were deficient. This elasticity is not merely an advantage, it is absolutely crucial. Your leg vessels are under constant demand, needing to expand and contract thousands of times throughout the day to efficiently propel blood upward against the relentless pull of gravity back towards your heart. The inherent challenge with vitamin C is that it is water-soluble, which means your body lacks the ability to store it for extended periods. Consequently, a significant number of individuals over the age of 75 are chronically deficient because they are simply not consuming enough vitamin C consistently throughout their day to maintain stable therapeutic levels. Number 4, vitamin K2. Your leg arteries, in particular, face a heightened vulnerability to calcification, primarily because they are perpetually subjected to immense pressure from both gravity and the powerful contractions of your muscles. When there isn't sufficient vitamin K2 present, calcium deposits begin to accumulate and solidify, much like stubborn limescale obstructs old plumbing pipes. This insidious buildup severely restricts blood flow, giving rise to that familiar heavy, persistently tired sensation in your legs. The common misunderstanding surrounding vitamin K2 stems from the fact that it is fundamentally distinct from vitamin K1, which is predominantly found in leafy green vegetables and plays a primary role in blood clotting mechanisms. Vitamin K2, however, specifically acts to activate specialized proteins, namely MGP, matrix GLA protein, and osteocalcin. These proteins function as sophisticated traffic controllers for calcium within your body, ensuring it is directed towards your bones where it's needed, and crucially, away from your arteries where it can cause harm. The Japanese population has been acutely aware of this vital connection for many decades. This is why their traditional diet often includes natto, a unique fermented soybean dish that boasts the highest concentration of vitamin K2 found anywhere on the planet. Unsurprisingly, Japanese seniors exhibit an astounding 85% less arterial calcification compared to Americans of the same age. If the potent, distinctive taste of natto, which to most Western palates can be likened to sweaty gym socks, is simply unpalatable, then the next best dietary sources include aged cheeses such as Gouda and Brie, high-quality grass-fed butter, and the rich egg yolks from pasture-raised chickens. However, it's important to note that you would need to consume truly enormous quantities of these foods to achieve therapeutic doses. For supplementation, it is absolutely essential to seek out the MK7 form of vitamin K2 rather than MK4. The reason is profound. MK7 remains biologically active within your body for a full 72 hours, a stark contrast to the mere 8 hours of activity for MK4. This extended presence ensures sustained, round-the-clock circulation benefits. For optimal results in reversing arterial calcification and significantly improving leg circulation, the recommended daily dose is 180 micrograms of MK7, taken with your fattiest meal of the day, as K2 is a fat-soluble vitamin and absorbs poorly without the concurrent presence of dietary fat. Now, we are truly approaching the heavy hitters, the vitamins, with the power to genuinely transform your circulatory health. Number 2, vitamin D3. Vitamin D3 is, in reality, far more than just a simple vitamin. It is a remarkably powerful hormone that meticulously controls over 1,000 genes throughout your body, including the very genes that orchestrate the intricate functions of your blood vessels. Astonishingly, seniors who maintain optimal levels of D3 exhibit blood vessels that, under microscopic scrutiny, appear and function as if they are a full 10 years younger. The renowned Framingham Heart Study uncovered a truly shocking revelation. Individuals over the age of 75 with vitamin D levels below 30 ng ml displayed an alarming 80% increase in arterial stiffness and a 62% worse blood flow to their extremities when compared to those with levels exceeding 50 ng/ml. This profound difference translated directly into their real-world walking ability and overall leg strength. Your blood vessels are uniquely equipped with vitamin D receptors embedded throughout their walls. When these critical receptors are properly activated by D3, they trigger the essential production of nitric oxide, often referred to as the master molecule, that relaxes and dilates your blood vessels, allowing blood to surge freely, even through the most minuscule capillaries in your toes. Here's a crucial piece of information about vitamin D3 supplementation that is seldom discussed. Taking it once a week in a larger dose is actually more effective than consuming small daily doses. This is because D3 is efficiently stored in your fat cells and subsequently released slowly over time, creating a consistent and steady supply that your blood vessels can continuously draw upon. Sunlight is, without question, the ideal source, but it's important to understand that after the age of 75, your skin produces a staggering 75% less vitamin D from sun exposure compared to your younger years. And this is assuming you're even getting adequate sun exposure in the first place, which is unfortunately not the case for most seniors. If you are supplementing, which is highly recommended, it is absolutely vital to take D3 in conjunction with vitamin K2 as they work synergistically. D3 enhances calcium absorption, while K2 precisely directs that calcium away from your arteries and towards your bones. Therefore, taking D3 alone without K2 can, paradoxically, worsen arterial calcification. The optimal protocol involves 5,000 international units of D3, ideally taken with breakfast, alongside 180 micrograms of K2-MK7. And here's another critical detail. You must consume it with the healthy fats found in whole eggs or avocado, because D3 absorption significantly increases by 50% when taken with a meal containing at least 15 grams of fat. Wild-caught salmon, sardines, and mackerel stand out as exceptional food sources, offering both D3 and omega-3 fatty acids, which further amplify D3's circulatory benefits. However, to maintain optimal levels, one would need to consume fish daily, which is why supplementation is almost always a necessity for seniors. And now, the moment you've been eagerly awaiting, the number one vitamin that possesses the power to fundamentally change everything for your circulation. Number one, vitamin B12. Vitamin B12 reigns supreme as the undisputed king of circulation vitamins. And here is a truly shocking truth that will forever alter how you perceive and approach your leg problems. A profound Japanese study involving 1,000 seniors made an astonishing discovery. Correcting a B12 deficiency resulted in an incredible 400% increase in leg blood flow within a mere 12 weeks. Some participants, who had previously struggled to even walk to their mailbox, found themselves comfortably completing 5K walks. The reason B12 is so extraordinarily powerful for circulation lies in its multifaceted roles. It meticulously controls the essential production of red blood cells, which are the vital carriers of oxygen to every cell in your legs. Furthermore, it diligently maintains the myelin sheath, the protective coating that insulates the nerves responsible for controlling your blood vessels, ensuring their proper function. Lastly, and crucially, it actively reduces homocysteine, a damaging amino acid that can severely injure vessel walls and generate inflammation, thereby directly impeding blood flow. Here is the truly terrifying part. After the age of 60, your stomach naturally produces less acid and intrinsic factor. These two components are absolutely indispensable for properly absorbing B12 from the food you eat. This means you could be consuming substantial amounts of meat and still be severely deficient. By the age of 75, an alarming 40% of individuals have B12 levels so critically low that they are experiencing neurological damage without even realizing it. The symptoms of B12 deficiency uncannily mimic what many people mistakenly attribute to normal aging in their legs: numbness, persistent tingling, unexplained weakness, compromised balance, and that bothersome burning sensation that often disrupts sleep. However, these are not normal signs of aging at all. They are unambiguous signals that your precious nerves and blood vessels are quite literally starving for B12. The standard blood test for B12, regrettably, is often practically useless because it measures both active and inactive forms of the vitamin. Consequently, you could receive a normal reading while still being functionally deficient at a cellular level. This is why it is imperative to test for methylmalonic acid, MMA levels, to gain an accurate and complete picture of your true B12 status. While food sources like liver, clams, and beef are undeniably rich in B12, here is the game-changing secret. Sublingual B12 supplements placed under the tongue completely bypass your digestive system. Instead, they are absorbed directly into your bloodstream through the rich network of blood vessels beneath your tongue, offering a remarkable 10 times better absorption than traditional pills. The specific form of B12 is also enormously important. Cyanocobalamin is the inexpensive synthetic form that your body must painstakingly convert multiple times before it can even begin to utilize it. In contrast, methylcobalamin is the active form that your blood vessels and nerves can immediately use without any need for conversion. For serious and noticeable circulation improvement, you need 2,500 micrograms of methylcobalamin dissolved under your tongue daily for the initial month to effectively replenish depleted stores. Following this, a daily dose of 1,000 micrograms is recommended for maintenance. The absolute best time to take it is first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, when the blood vessels in your mouth are most receptive to absorption. Listen, if you have dedicated your time and attention to making it this far in our discussion, it demonstrates a genuine commitment to actively improving your leg circulation. And I can assure you, implementing even half of the valuable insights you've gained today will undoubtedly lead to tangible improvements that you will begin to feel within a matter of weeks. I highly recommend starting your journey with B12 and D3, as these two vitamins often deliver the fastest and most noticeable results. Then, gradually and mindfully integrate the other vitamins into your routine as your body naturally adapts and responds. Always remember this powerful principle. Consistency consistently triumphs over the pursuit of fleeting perfection. Thank you so much for watching and for your engagement. If this critical information has provided you with clarity and hope, please consider hitting that subscribe button so that an even wider audience can discover these potentially life-changing vitamins and truly transform their health. Thank you for watching.